Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel, and this video is all about ELSS scheme, and ELSS is equity linked savings scheme. I'm going to explain what is all about and how you can invest into the ELSS and what is the benefit of investing into this ELSS. So why am I posting this video now is this is the right time to have, like, you need to plan for some sort of tax saving investment for the year of financial year of 2022 to 2023. So this should be the right or something, the one of the investment uh, diversification you can consider as part of tax saving. So what this scheme is, it is as name suggests, like equity linked saving scheme. So the amount what you invest has been invested behind the screen. The fund house will invest that into the equity shares, and this investment can be made through various ways of like brokerages. So I will explain how you can do that, but now for now we can concentrate what is the benefit of ELSS compared with other ATC investments. So this video, like this link, right? So the entire blog is very written very good, and it's very informative. I will share you this link in the description. You can just read the entire blog for complete understanding of ELSS. And the strict disclaimer is this is for an educational purpose and it's not a recommendation or anything. So do your own analysis or do spend your timing knowing about the scheme before investing into this. So let's start. And ELSS, as I said, it is an investment. So you can invest either in the lump sum or you can invest as a systematic investment. That is, every month you can do SIP amount into this scheme. So both is allowed for this scheme, and whatever amount you invest in this ELSS scheme, that can be shown as an exclusion, that is a tax saving investment as part of ATC section. So we have section called ATC, and the maximum deductions you can show is around 1,50,000. So this is one of the scheme that is eligible to be shown in the tax deduction area, that is in the ATC section uh, investments. Okay, so that is one point. So apart from this ELSS, there are other investments available in the ATC investments, that is allowed investments that can be shown as part of ATC section, but wherein it has some benefit, but overall the disadvantages, the way the return is very less. Of course, you will get what it has been promised, that is, if you take FD, 5 years FD you need to have for the eligible tax saving. So if you put 5 years FD, the rate of interest what they say they will give. Okay, and similarly if you put into the PPF, or there are various schemes available. So the most advantages, your fund will not fluctuate. Okay, so it will not come down or it will not go up based on the market situation because it's not invested in the market. But this is all investments based in the equity shares, so you would see the fluctuations, or you would see the amount getting decreased and increased when as per market moves. So that is one risk factor which I am seeing in this ELSS scheme. So this scheme is best suitable for someone who thinks like, okay, I need to get better return, and also I need that investment to be part of tax saving investments. Okay, so if you are a person who don't want to take any risk, then this is not the right scheme for you people. And I will explain you one of the ELSS scheme that I noticed that has performed very well in the previous years, and I'm expecting that in the future as well. So let's discuss that in the later part of video. So this is all about the disadvantage of ELSS. Okay, so it might be moving based on the market condition compared with other ATC investments. And the advantage is the ATC investments, you have that PPF and whatever NSE, all those things. The interest rate is fixed and it is way less. And whereas in ELSS, as it is equity investment, you will get more return. So the return what you get is more, and the benefit is very awesome, and it's been proven based on the historical data that this investment is better than other ATC investments. So as mentioned, let's go down and I will show you a few highlight point. So let's see here. If you see historical performance show that ELSS generate about 12 percentage over 10 years and more. That is comparatively, that is more than 8 percentage of what offered in PPF. Okay, so like PPF is one of the ATC investments that gives the higher return, and nowadays like the investments in the ATC, all the interest rate is been getting keep on reducing. Okay, so it's not even, I think, I'm not sure, it should be below 8 percentage at this point of time. And apart from that, one more, the advantage of this ELSS is it has lower lock-in period compared with other ATC investments. That is, you just need to, the amount what you invest is being locked only for 3 years, whereas other schemes you need to have lock-in minimum period of 5 years. Even if you have to invest in the FD, it has to be invested for 5 years of lock-in period to be eligible for shown as an tax saving investment. So that is one of the major advantage of this ELSS. And so there are lot many risk involved. The involved is the volatility. So it's like market movement as I mentioned. So those things will be mentioned here. But they will have fund managers who monitor the fund. So it's not like you put in some money into few stocks and that like you invest some money that will be invested in few stocks that will be keep on continuing. It's not that way. It's a mutual funds. The fund manager is who handling this fund behind the screen, and he will monitor the fund, and he will adjust, or he knows like which equities to be invested and which equities to be sold on everything. So that is why this is very best investment. And yeah, so I think I have covered all benefits and the disadvantage of ELSS as part of this blog. So let me share you one of the ELSS fund. So if you have Zerodha account, there is an option on the Zerodha coin. So coin is part of Zerodha, and you can just directly invest into the mutual fund. You can just search Quant Tax Plan. So this is one of the ELSS. So if you need, you notice this, it is mentioned as ELSS. Okay, so when you search, make sure you select this right ELSS plan. So there are, if you type as Quant, you will get lot many funds. Okay, so just make sure to select the right one. So the interesting thing about this plan is, if you see the return, what it gave is 50 percentage in 1 year, and even you can just change it to 5 years. Okay, people might be thinking, hey man, this is 2020 rally, so you cannot assess based on that. So you can just still change it to 5 years. Still, you are getting 25 percentage. This is far way better than what we get it in other ATC investments, that even it will not give you more than 8 percentage. So this is might be, yeah, one of the risk involved is when market goes down, you can see some go like the nav getting downwards also. So I will this the reason for selecting this quant plan is, when you see this chart, okay, the corona crash, what happened, right? The crash due to the corona crisis in the year of 2020. I see the Nifty index is crashed around 38 percentage, whereas this fund is able to manage to come down only 28 percentage. That is first thing. So it is able to reduce the loss compared with the Nifty index. So that is very, very important. Okay, so when market comes down, if the fund managers are able to restrict the downwards journey of the fund, then it's very best, and I would choose that. And on the rally part, if you see this rally, right? So this is actually around a 250 percentage or somewhat. That is when compared with the Nifty rally is all about 150 percentage from the bottom of March, whereas it gives 250 percentage of returns. That is only from this bottom. So what it means is, the second point, it also give more return when compared with the index, it is giving more return. So that means that the fund managers are able to manage the fund very well on the downwards journey, and also when it goes up, they were able to get more returns out of it. So that is why I have chosen this ELSS scheme compared with others. If you found anything best, or anything that gives better return, please comment in the comment section so that I will look into it and I can share it to the viewers. But as of now, I didn't see anything compared with this as a best. So this is one of the best ELSS scheme I ever came across. See, it's not all about only the returns. You should also consider how far it went down when the entire market was going down. Okay, so it should be going very, it should able to manage, at least it should be going down what Nifty index has gone down. So it is able to it is able to withstand that fall even better than Nifty index. And also when it goes up, it should give more returns compared with the index fund. So that is also a criteria which you should be considering. Along with that, we need to note about like this expense ratio and exit load. So these are all the important points that you need to notice when you are looking into some of the ELSS schemes. So if you come down, so this is the fund manager who manages this fund, and lock-in period, as mentioned, it is 3 years, and you can still see what are all the stocks that these people are investing. That is, the fund house is investing on these shares and the allocations of shares. And if you click on the scheme document, you will be able to see the complete scheme details about this particular quant tax plan. So hope I have explained about what is ELSS and what is actual benefit. So thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.